Mr. Mayor, both you and Trump won on the issue of affordability. Both of you did. Interesting. But now he claims the economy is booming, and he's levying new tariffs on our NATO allies because they won't give him a Nobel Prize or support his takeover of Greenland, which we discussed before. What do you have to say about that? I mean, he claims that the word affordability is a made-up word, that the Democrats made it up.
Job.
Yeah. So, speak to it.
Are you going to take over Greenland?
No. I think oftentimes you try to talk to a New Yorker, you show them statistics, you show them how good things are, and what they'll show you is their life.
Right.
And what I hear from New Yorkers is they cannot afford their life anymore. Yeah. And it's not about lavish desires that they have. We're talking about housing. We're talking about their rent payment.
Right.
You know, we're talking about childcare, groceries, Con Ed, you know, just getting on the bus.
Yeah.
And you know, one of the reasons that on January 1st we had our inauguration, that I then went to meet with tenants, is that yes, it's the inauguration, it's the beginning of a new term, a new administration. It's also the first of the month. And New Yorkers, frankly, don't care who the mayor is. If it's the first of the month, they have to pay their rent. So that's what we need to be focused on. And I think that's my job, frankly, in the most expensive city in the United States of America. How do we make it affordable, not just in a way I can point to, not just in a graph I can open up my suit and say, look at this, but you feel it.
So how do you do that? What's like one thing that you can do to lower the affordability, to make it more affordable?
I think one of the key things is childcare, frankly, because $26,000 is a good deal a year for childcare for a single child. It's more expensive than if you sent that kid to college 18 years later.
Right.
Yeah.
The other key part here is housing, right? We have... Yes. Housing. Look, we have... The housing crisis is the #1 crisis in this city. We have 8.5 million people, more than 2 million. They live in something called rent-stabilized housing, where every year the city decides if their rent's going up or if it's staying the same.
Right.
For the last 4 years, all they've seen is their rent has gone up and up and up, more than 12%. And I told those New Yorkers, I believe they deserve a rent freeze. They deserve to have the peace of mind to wake up one day and know...
You can do that.
That's what the Rent Guidelines Board can do, and we appoint every member to that board. And I believe that they're going to see tenants deserve that relief because landlords are making 12% increase in their revenues. Tenants, median household income, $60,000.
Right.
Mayor, so last time you were here, you condemned Hamas, but your office has hedged or delayed strong condemnation of pro-Hamas demonstrations. And one of your first acts as mayor was revoking executive orders related to the definition of anti-Semitism and lifting restrictions on boycotting Israel. A staff appointee, which I know you've spoken to this a little bit with Alyssa's question, had to resign over resurfaced anti-Semitic social posts. How do you answer to Jewish New Yorkers, which is the largest population outside of Israel, who still don't maybe feel protected under your administration?
So this is an administration that will root out anti-Semitism across the 5 boroughs. And you're right that we signed an executive order on the first day revoking every order that the previous mayor had taken after he was federally indicted. The reason we did that was because it was a day when New Yorkers looked at City Hall and said, I don't know what's motivating these actions anymore. Is it the indictment or is it the interests of the city? And another order that we did ourselves was to keep the mayor's office to combat anti-Semitism. This is an office and an administration that looks to fulfill those words, that commitment we've made, increasing funding for hate crime prevention programming, increasing security for Jewish New Yorkers outside of synagogues and temples, and also saying that the rubric we judge ourselves on cannot be, are we keeping Jewish New Yorkers safe? It has to also be, are we celebrating and cherishing them? Because that's what it means to feel like you belong in a city. That's what we want to do for every New Yorker.
Especially New York.
Especially New York. Absolutely.